Okay. But we cook the things that don't matter. Faith actually getting pretty low because everyone kind of hungry. Everyone kind of hungry. And I understand that that's definitely going to become an issue. We eat ready for our next meal. And everyone going off. Rain means that all the food's watered though, which is good. Level up some people. Okay. Everyone must dance and get leveled in Indelacio having his crisis there. Thank you for the praying, Natalo. Okay, so we have returned successfully from our second run at the Dark Forest. Turns out there's way more to go before we even get to see Purgatory. Who would have guessed? But Corny sacrificed himself to get us in. Now we will need to be sacrificing some more people. Curlie has interesting glowing heads, butterfly parts. that were flashing on and off there. Okay. Neph going to consecrate. Very nice, Neph. Thank you. So, Twitch chat has decided our fate. There's going to be a lot more sacrificing to the doors that will need to be done. But we do need to get people, like, level 7 for Area 3 so that we can get crystals for Indelacio. And then, you know, even higher for the next areas. So who is to be sacrificed that will never, ever be able to return? Faith has been increased. Thank you, Twitch chat. I appreciate the increase of faith. Very much appreciated. You've really inspired you today. Good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Spicy! Spicy getting old. Can I dance with you? Let's dance, Spacey. Curlie didn't seem too happy for a moment there. That was unfortunate. Okay, so someone will be sacrificed to the door. But we need a level 7. Purple Tato. Where be Purple Tato? Just a lovely door. Already reached the summon for today. Forgotten commandments. What shall we declare and decree? Sustenance. That's extra sinful as well. Sustenance. I feel like sustenance was always the most important. From a ritual declare follows not eat. Don't want you to be cannibals. Will not eat or be hungry for 3 days. No downsides? I mean, if there's no downsides to that, I can declare a fast. Followers will not need to eat for 3 days. And surely you won't be starving immediately after either. Well, this will certainly make it a lot better for us to not need to eat food. If we can just, you know, limit our consumption and not eat for 3 days, then everything will be good and everyone will be happy and we can go out and get more food. So, you know, if we limit our consumption, we will not be so starving. I'm sorry. You were pretending. You were just joking that you were starving. Okay, so if we don't eat for 3 days, then we don't need to worry. Grass eater traits, then we can also maybe get the other one. I don't know what the others are, whatever. Okay. Forgotten Commandment Stone. Why is everyone so sad about that? What the heck? Why are they so sad about that? That took our faith up and then it's instantly down. Concerns. Very concerned. The whole point was that was meant to be a lovely thing. It said that it took our faith up to top level. You interrupted. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Su Yan. I was trying to grab your donation perhaps a little greedily then. Okay, purple tato. You were hiding. Okay, everyone happy again? So that's good. Right, let's head out. Nafora and Alina became friends. Nice. This one needs 20 followers and a level 10 follower to be eaten. Well, we got 20 followers. You know, we should open a door. It's not the door to the crystals to get Indelacio cured. But... well, we got a level 10. But... you were created for science, and now you're being fed to a door for science. Apple Potato, you have served us well. Hey, Cthulhu, enjoy. Praise Cthulhu. Okay. So while we had 20, that must mean it means 40 for, like, if there's a final middle area, right? For the one who waits. Okay. Forgotten commands. I don't want that much. I want the other stuff. And that one necklace looked really interesting. Well, that's gods. That one necklace looked very interesting there. And then we just need a level 7 for that door. And then we've got everyone sacrificed and unlocked. You know, as long as no one dies while we're away. For 3 days, they will not be hungry. And everyone will be happy. Reveal the map, attack rates up, more fervor, but hit down to half a heart, everyone takes more damage. Oh, I wonder if... I should have resummoned. People would have got old at that point. But am I that greedy? No. You had stopped your animation. There's no way you hit me there. I don't remember these big giant flowers. They must have overgrown because of ascension or something. They've grown up. You're all grown up. It's a shame that him landing doesn't kill the enemies, you know? Because him landing on that guy would have been really, really, really nice. If it had damaged him. Sure. Summon a new weapon with an increased level. Yes. Thank you. Just what I needed. Oh, it's a charge as well. So we can constantly charge it up. The instant we get that charged, we get a new weapon? Or is the charge to something else? Maybe it's for a crit or something. Okay. Charges very nicely. Okay, so we should do it as much as possible because we'll get all sorts of new weapons. And smashing the scenery and stuff. Doesn't give us extra stuff, but the dead bodies in the owl room counted as people, counted as enemies. So that's why it charged up, because it takes death. Couple of question marks, huh? Couple of question marks. This one doesn't even look like it connects. Definitely not a boss, right? Okay. Oh. A contract? Found the herd taken care of. Let the worm know I seek the next. Where? One. Okay, we extracted all of the bodies and we got some lore. flowers from the graves, and skulls. They didn't give us a lot of bones considering they were skeletons. And they weren't that hard to beat. Oh, perfect. Damage all enemies based on how many elderly followers. Like, honestly, this is perfect because... I never knew you got angry at that. But I wanted to do it because it's a hammer. Give me a level up on my weapon. Okay, so he gets a little angry if I smash his stuff up while he's in the room, huh? You're angry. I didn't see what Twitch chat did. Okay, so he's the only one that we chose to make angry. Everyone else we've avoided making angry, but he getting mad. And he wants to sacrifice us to be one of his things anyway. I don't want to be one of his things. That was an interesting room, because it was just like we were in that room with an enemy that didn't have enemies in. He generated more things. Ow. That sucks. How dare you kiss me like that? I don't know you like that. I just don't know you like that, sir. Ow. Finish him. Okay, godly tear. Okay, so all in all, not going the worst. Berry bush. I mean, honestly, we got plenty of seeds, right? So give me the berries. Give me the berries. And we got a feast for our people. 3 out of 4. Oh, I can't believe that you have to do everything over again. Every single thing over again. Crazy. Oh, and all the other places that we can travel probably have new stuff going on as well. Didn't think of that till just now. Because, you know, the 2 NPCs just outside the door had increased prices and things. Sure that all of the little extra places that we can go also have extra going on. Okay. Bone Robin and Sienna fighting. Hey, you two. What is it with you two? Why do you hate each other so much? I don't get it. Can't we all just get along and be lovely? We got back before anyone even finished the 3 days of fasting. Okay, it's a new day, it's a new dawn. Let's check some loyalty. Beginnings Wolf at 5. Crabbins has got old! Shame I can't get him to level 7 before he inevitably going to die. You know? Because we need some nice juicy level 7 to be sacrificed. You're confused by the red crown. Don't worry, you're not going to be sacrificed to a door. You're too low a level to be sacrificed to the door. It's fine. Okay, so we sacrificed Purple Tato to the door, ready to go for the last area. Well, we got 20 people and a high enough level person, but eventually we will get crystals to cure Indelacio. Eventually. And, you know, we starved so that we didn't go hungry whilst I was away. And now we've got plenty of food. Why does it feel darker even though it's not darker in the game? Feels somehow a little darker. Okay, We really don't need the extra poo, but... Okay, full seeds is good. Full seeds is very good. They've filled the devotion up already. Crazy. Anyone that we haven't danced with, come along. Let's all dance. And any of you guys are doing a great job. Bum, bum. BRB, thank you for your level up. You're level 4. Have I given you a necklace? Have I given you a necklace? Increase loyalty, increase movement speeds, never sleep, harvest bonus resources. Have increased movement. Okay. You wander wild. You can have a necklace. You can have a skull necklace. Enjoy. Get to live forever. Anyone that we haven't danced with, Tharia, DJ Ninja Wolf. You wander wild. Let's all have a lovely dance. Okay. And everyone not hungry, which is good. Plenty of food that's just sat there waiting to go as well. We'll cure Indelacio eventually. If only we could get crystals from, you know, from resources of questionable origin. Yeah, if they could just give me crystals with donations, that would be lovely. That would be fantastic. I feel like there's still another whole day of fasting to go, which is crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. We must cleanse of sin. Atalo's been cleansed recently. Okay, so Indelacio Flagra? Flagra can't be cleansed. Cleanse Suyan. Suyan must be cleansed of sin. She gifted us the game. Next to be cleansed of sin. I pressed triangle rather than A because I forgot what the middle button was because we haven't done this. And the purple didn't give me away what the symbol was. Okay, Suyan, give me that sin. Thank you. You are nice and clean of sin now. No sin. No sin for anyone here. Everyone just all lovely and cleansed. But yeah, it turns out that the bosses to the areas had like their own question things if you didn't rename them. You kept them as their original names, they would have had special quests. But how are you meant to know that, you know? How's anyone possibly meant to know that? Boo boo, you're just waiting to play someone at Knucklebones, but no one coming to play. Crabbin's coming to play, right? Crabbin's slowly but surely coming to play Knucklebones with you. Everything needs water. If only we could do a rain dance ritual, that would be fantastic, right? You wonder while dancing away. Having a lovely time dancing away there. Just, you know, having a lovely day. Shatter deciding your fates. Okay, so another day has passed and we are close to at least putting Leshy to final rest, right? So something has been done. Now, if we can get one of you to level 7 for reasons of feeding to the door, that would be really, really nice. Look like maybe there's some sort of extra upgrade that we can get here as well. Because there was an upgrade bar, and I noticed that they are contributing to it. 1395 total. Does that mean that we can do something extra there as well? Crabbins! I mean, I can get you to level 5. Or I can get Obby to level 5, who isn't going to immediately die of old age and maybe a bit more likely. Curlie! Hello, hello. How are you? How's your day going? You're here and you're still alive in the cult. I appreciate you popping by. We managed to find you and get you back. We managed to rescue you. The rescue was done. You were a little angry at me for, you know, maybe taking so long to get there, but we did get you. All's well. How's all going with you? Hopefully it's going well. See, we got Curlie. Curlie's still here. We made sure to rescue you. We made sure that that was a priority. But when I thought that the game was going to end, you know, I had to rescue Curlie before the game ended. Turns out the game doesn't end. There's, like, this whole extra whatever the hell we got to do right now. A whole lot of extra stuff going on. So, you know, it's never over. Give me a sec, need to check food. No worries. Hopefully the food goes well. I appreciate you popping by and hanging out as always. I didn't mean to interrupt their conversation. Just tried to talk to one specific person, and they're like, nope, you interrupted everyone. Dance with as many people as we can. Sounded like someone said, I am the Chatterload. Cool nickname. I proclaim the Chatterload. Leader while we're away. Sometimes need to check your food because I also cooking. No worries. I appreciate it. I do that as well. Sometimes, you know, you gotta multitask, right? So, you know, especially after work, like I make food and eat it and then, you know, try to chat whilst eating while I can in a stream. Crabbins is too low level. Crabbins is the closest, but Crabbins is never going to get there before dying of old age. Okay. I forgot to think yourself ready in my room. I was trying to give you things. I guess once we kill everything, we kill Cthulhu? Might do my nails. Nice. Good luck doing your nails. Tarot cards? Always the same thing. Natalo did some acrylic nails that last 2 weeks. So, you know, they seem to last a long time. Just you know, easy printed thing that you just put on your nails. I want that special necklace. Oh. I'll take one of them things. That's not fantastic, but I'll take it. Good to be a girl. Yeah, we don't do our nails unless gothy, but you know. Or a woman, true. Same difference, right? I know obviously one implies age, but no one uses it in that way. When you say girl, you don't think, oh, little girl. At least I don't. Okay, crown fragments. Bum, bum, bum. Theirs is used to dictate a million mentions to the eternal. But yeah, I never think of it in that way anyway, so don't worry about it. Till you said it, I was like... you know, it's just... Everyone says girls, because you even say girlfriend. You don't say woman friend. Oh, I'm dating her. She's my woman friend. That just sounds really, really, really weird, then. 10 further when his spawn tentacles, deal 2 damage, 10% crits. My woman friends, I know, right? Maybe it's a bit... Our spaces died the instant that we've left. Maybe it sounds a bit fancier in a way, but also it sounds weird to say it like that, right? But I wonder if anyone does say it like that, you know, it's like... This is my new woman friend. Would you like to meet her? I'm tempted, you know, if I was more of a public person and not just working a remote job now, you know, just to say it to someone to see what their reaction is. Destroy all active tarot cards, weapon and curse level increases per tarot card destroyed. Okay. Because I want to see someone's reaction to it. You know, it's like, introduce them to your woman friends. Better do it. You know, don't work in public anymore, unfortunately. I don't interact with people enough to do it and see their reactions. But it would be fun and interesting. You know, maybe one day, like if I get big enough on YouTube or something, might let me get a better weapon than this silly hammer. Because again, I didn't pay attention to anything and I just grabbed the first weapon that comes along, even though we got reroll options. Okay, right, I think I understand. There's a smashable thing on the floor that takes a lot of smashing. That opens a secret room. It's just the first time we did it, we smashed it instantly, no problem. Sure, what's the worst that could happen? Let's give it our health. We don't need this health. We need the health. We do need the health. It's for a scripture thing, but does it give us lore? Great ones, I find fragments of your powers across these vast lands. The blades once gripped by your mighty fists. The tears once fallen from your all-seeing eyes. Echo that runs through the very veins of your earth. I seek your understanding. I prostrate myself before you. I vow that those who will not serve in their life will serve in their death instead. Curlie saw some beautiful clothing. I get hearts out of these things. Okay, so I understand the secret room now. It's a thing on the floor that if we smash it enough, it opens. But there's a reason to smash things. And it'll be obvious when it doesn't immediately break. Got it. But now we have less health. I get nothing, or I get something for not taking damage. I think that's good, right? Now, how many is a few combat rooms? Now, obviously, it's a lot harder with the hammer. Swords. Don't care what the other thing was. The other thing was probably also a sword. Okay, this one creates ghosts. If the other one gave health, maybe I should have taken that one. Don't fire trash at me. Oh, he hiding behind that! They love to hide behind the things, huh? Didn't see him there hiding behind that tent. I mean, I don't want to take damage anyway, because taking damage hurts me. You're likely to eat people. And we don't have the crystals to cure that, so we can't be risking it. We can't go get any more crystals, because Cthulhu has locked the place down. So until we get a level 7 worth sacrificing, we can't be bringing anyone back to life at the moment, sadly.
Daddy, what a night for a dad. Yeah, seems different. Maybe me. We were just taking a break from dice for the night. We'll head back to Ratto soon. Here's a good Ratto. Took me and Bobbin when we had nowhere to go. That's why he's great leader, most person. You are too, of course. great leader. You know, definitely bringing everyone back from the dead and not leaving them because you can't do it, because they'll eat everyone's faces.
Literally, if you weren't going to eat everyone's face if I brought you back to life, because they seem to keep the same traits as well. So every time I brought Natalie back, she has the existential crisis. Indelacio is having the existential crisis. You are guaranteed to eat everyone's face if I try to bring you back to life. So, until we can get crystals, we can't bring you back to life. And also, you know, we had that purple tato. We kind of sacrificed them to a door so that we could progress. You don't mind that we sacrificed your, you know, not for science, child, to a doorway so that we can progress, right? Denying me the right, you can't be eating everyone. You cannot be eating. Did you not learn from drinking the poop? You know, we can't have you eating Neff, Natalo, Curlie, like everyone. You want the snacks? You can't be having it. This is fine. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back successful and stop Su Yen from running away.
And you bet this to an end. Frivolous masquerade down to put an end. End this.
You're missing half of your face, Leshy. Has Rhino been eating you? You do look like you might be a little delicious treat. You know, if you want to come and eat Leshy with his one eye of sin and half-eaten face, I wouldn't question that. You can eat Leshy. Come on an adventure and eat Leshy. And his followers. Ow. He looks delicious. Look how tasty he looks. He ghosty. Be delicious. Oop. Perfectly dodged that. Wow. You know, he's just asking to be eaten here. He's just asking for it. With his 8 million followers. They all asking for it. That's a lot of worms. Ow. That's a lot of worms. What's going on? Don't eat me though, Leshy. You know, he... Ow. Eating people. Okay, he got rid of half of those people. We got him. You do look rather like garlic. Yeah, I mean, he looked pretty good. It's like broccoli, garlic, and everything. And all sorts. Okay, we... One hit left, half a heart. We got it. We put him to rest. It looks like we're going to be bringing him back as well. Come on, Leshy. Ooh, god tears. Not to be eaten in his current form, though, but we're bringing him back. You know, the opportunity to eat him has now passed. While he was big and delicious, you know, you could have taken a nibble, but Now he not fooled. Now he gonna come join us and be one with us.
Guide them into the after so they may not lose their way.
He one of the community now. He one of the community. Do-do-do-do. Suyan, hey, don't be playing knucklebones, Suyan. You need to go to jail. Angrily going to play knucklebones. No. Jail. Okay, so we've returned with the delicious Leshy, who will be one of our community, not be eaten. We don't eat the people in our community. That's one of the major rules of the community. Okay, so I think that you might be a little hungry, so that's why you might be a little mad. So we're gonna have a lovely feast to celebrate. We feast on the bones of the enemies. And, you know, not their faces. And not each other's faces, for definite. And then once someone is level 7 that we don't mind sacrificing to a door, we feed doorways with people, it seems. But, you know, only people that are not, you know, people. Half a blue heart. Next missionary can't fail, thanks to Twitch chat. Thank you, Twitch chat. Obby is getting fed up for a door. You don't like the... You're definitely getting fed to the door. You don't like the fighting and you also don't like the cauliflower chowder. You are just asking to be fed to a door, my friend. A remainder of the night. Not tired enough to sleep. Okay. Guess we don't get to sleep the remainder of the night. Too close to the morning. Maybe there's some benefit to it, I don't know. Obby's reached old age. Well, that's unfortunate, because I'm trying to make Obby level 7 so that we can sacrifice him to the doorway. Someone was a level up, I should have taken that. But we need to sacrifice a level 7 to the doorway, and then... I don't know, we defeated the Leshy. We at least did something. So we put Leshy to rest, truly and finally. Just, you know, 3 more... things to go kill after Leshy. Just 3 more whole bosses, not a lot. Where's that person who was just glowing eyes? Right, let's all dance together. Where are you, glowing eye person? Now you level up. Okay, that's Mela. We're not going to be sacrificing Mela. Where's this glowing eye person? Don't know where they are. They're hiding. They don't want to be leveled up, I think. They don't want to be sacrificed to a door. Curlie doing some cleaning. Give me all of the stuff. Obby! You're not glowing eyes, but I didn't mean to read your minds. I don't want to look in the morgue. Stamps. Level 6. It's a shame I can't give you extra stuff. Was it Gawain? It might have been Gawain that's too busy cooking to to show me their eyeballs. I feel. Okay, the easiest way to do it is to look in this. Obby, I can maybe get Obby to level 7. This doesn't show. Maybe it was Boo Boo. Something. I'm sure she wasn't enjoying the poop. Her and Robin. Someone leveled up. Someone leveled up. Dahlia. Thank you for the level up. Hey. Isn't Natalo supposed to be breaking up fights as well? Not just me. Obby. You're like literally there. Can you not just level up that last little bit? Actually, do any of the drinks level you up? Befuddled, befuddled. Dropping resources, increasing loyalty. 192 great nexus we can make. 192. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't actually make it because there's bog brews and other things on the thing, and there's not enough bar space for anything else. Okay, so the next day we will have to do that. And you know, I don't want to just say drinks for all because, you know, that risks getting everyone else sinful. And we don't need that. Okay. What we can maybe do is do a dance off. I don't know if that will increase people watching's loyalty, but it'll cleanse somebody of sin. It's offering Neph at the top. Let's cleanse Neph. Boom, boom. Neph may be the most sinful. That might be why she was at the top there. Think that's how it works, but I'm not sure. It's the highest levels usually go to the top, but also, like, the most in needs probably also go above them in the order, because it seems to change the order still. Give me that sin so that you don't vanish of sin. Right, no more sin. No more sin. And then it is night time. You wonder, well, did we not dance with you? Sorry for anyone that has ads. I apologise for the adverts. Happen once every hour to prevent other adverts. Boo boo getting his food because didn't get any foods in the meantime. Let's dance with you just to level you up a bit, you know. Not that we necessarily need to feed you to anything, but should the need arise, it would be good to have someone that's ready to be fed to the... Thank you for the follow. Oh, that's a subscription. Thank you for the subscription, Curlie. Very, very much appreciated. Never required, but very appreciated. What does Curlie have to say?
Hey Curly E, huge thanks for sticking around and subscribing for 1 month. You've got the bravery of a DBD survivor running through my heart like it's the killer's playground. Also, you're absolutely dazzling and make this stream shine brighter.
Thank you for dazzling and shining the stream. Very, very much appreciated. I appreciate the subscription. Very, very much appreciated. I see you've made it more DBD themed with what it has to say. Dazzling and brightening the stream. Very, very, very much appreciated. So I guess we also need to dedicate the sermon to Curlie, who subscribed for 6 months, not 1 month, bot. So, you know, thank you for the subscription for 6 months in a row. Always very, very much appreciated. And you do brighten the stream and, you know, you come along and dazzle. So. It is nice to have you here. You're always very, very welcome here. No, I don't always get to catch your streams as much as I should, but, you know, you stream for like 1 or 2 hours and then you vanish, and Natalo has died! God damn it, why always Natalo? Natalo has died, belief in afterlife trait. Well, we're gonna have to bury Natalo, so she won't be looking after people while we're gone. But as long as... Where is he? Where is this sacrifice? A sacrifice. Ninja Wolf's grown old. He's hiding. He's hiding. Obby might be getting old, but he's level 7 now. He's going to be sacrificed to the door so that we can get crystals. Steam, sure, true. I need more time for myself. I understand that. I completely get it. I too, you know, get the exhaustion and, like, especially doing work and everything so much of the time. Like, you know, there's only so much of the day you can have. I completely get it, so don't worry about it. But, you know, I try to pop by where I can. And, you know, after traveling and everything, I understand, you know, a lot of the exhaustion. All right, let's leave them a lot of grass fruits. Plenty of grass for everyone to eat whilst we're away. Plenty. Okay. But now we absolutely must go get crystals. I mean, I'm sure Robbie's the high enough level to sacrifice. We don't need to do extra. So, let's hear a confession from Robbie, because it wouldn't let me hear Daria's confession. I don't know why. All good. I try to pop by where I can, but, you know, you're always ending. Or, you know, I'm at work too much as well. And then I've got to fit everything I can around work as well. So it's hard. I completely get it. I completely get it. Rainbow fertilizer. Okay, so we need to head out and sacrifice Obby to this door. 16 of 18. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so we need 2 more followers before everyone dies of old age. And if Natalo hadn't died, we'd only need 1 more. So that also means that we need to Tregra. I don't know who Tregra is, but if there's anyone in chat that would like to join, you know, just use the raffle, and you can also participants. It doesn't even have 0. That's interesting. Participants, it's a mystery how many participants there are. So, you know, you can join via the raffle, perhaps. But we need 2 more people so that we can sacrifice one to a doorway. If not, then, you know, we create a random name. We can't even tell how many people there are in the raffle because it seems to be bugged. Okay, participant 0. Okay, it is now available for if there is someone that would like to join. But if not, you know, I understand because everyone's probably already in the cult. So I will create 2 people. Okay. Random. I mean, let's choose the form. Let's see what we got forms. Starfish is new. It says starfish is new, but I'm sure we got a starfish. We got a starfish. We definitely got a starfish. Oinkers. Rest in peace. Okay. I don't think we got a raccoon thing. Let's go with this color variant. Interesting hairstyle, raccoon. November. No name Vember. Sure, whatever. The accidental hashtag is now in your name as well. Natural skeptic and a jerk. Oh god, not another jerk. Okay, welcome, no name Vember. You can 10 farms. Who's this? Right, no name Vember, before you run away. I need to reassure you because you're a jerk. Don't be fighting people while I'm gone. We also don't have Natalo to look after everyone. Okay, Treginger! We also need pink elephant, sure. Dumbo. Marto. Marto the elephants. Okay, aesthetic, gullible, and sickly. Right. Okay, now we've got enough to sacrifice somebody to a door. And everyone also gonna be hungry. Okay. DJ Ninja Wolf trying to run away. Tharia and Mela became friends. Nice. Okay, before someone dies of old age and we can't sacrifice them, Obby cannot be resurrected. Must be fed to the door because everyone else is important that is high enough level. And then we can get crystals. And, you know, then Natalo is going to have an existential crisis, and then Indelacio barely going to get to come alive before he dies of old age again. Because he's just living in existential crisis. But we try. Looking around, yeah. we're trying to bring everyone back where we can, and then we're all goes wrong. Okay, we've got a decent sword, looking at it. Weapon damage is better. Curse damage, reveal the map. Okay. Increase your divine bar, sure, whatever. We didn't even go see Cthulhu. That's how important this was before that guy died of old age. We had to sacrifice him to the door. He was gonna die of old age anyway. Just kill the spawn, okay. There we go. Crystals. Crystals. Got 14, so we can at least bring someone back. 17. You know, if we harvest bonus crystals, I wouldn't complain at that. Crystal flag! Okay, so is that all of the... At least for this area, it is. All the stuff. Fish. Fish is food. Okay. Fights fish. Mystery. Okay. There's gonna be at least one fight regardless, so... Fish. Mystery. I feel like the mystery could be bad, so I'm gonna go fight fish. Fish is food. There's a random blessed relic. I'll take the cocktail. Thank you for the cocktail. You're not going to be mad that I'm smashing all your stuff anymore. Boo Boo's reached old age. I don't think I should stay any longer in here. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen by sacrificing health when we're lower health, you know? The worst that could happen. Hearts received in return. Nice. Lots of hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Make up for the loss of heavy attack. We've got plenty of crystals as long as we don't die. Tries to use a heavy attack that you cannot use anymore. Perfect. Perfect. Extra blue heart. Don't mind if I do. The owl sounds like he's to the left. So it doesn't lead to the boss. Still can't use my heavy attack. Don't know how long temporarily disabled is, but seems to be lasting. Crystals. Grass. Right. Forget stone. Crystals and grass are the main things that we care about. Money. Maybe we'll get it back on the next floor. Maybe we'll get it back on the next floor. Yeah, I'll buy a rope design. We got plenty of money. Oh, this is a look. You're welcome. A grass skirt. Nothing else, just a grass skirt. Don't you let a fine taste? The connoisseur of fashion. That's all I have for the moment. Some time and I'll design some new designs. That took you all that time to design just a grass skirt and no top to go with it. Ish. Thanks for all the fish. I don't think we'll be making anyone just wear only a grass skirt. I don't think we'll be doing that. Okay. Boss area. Bum bum bum. I think we got enough health to live. It's not like we're on the final part of the boss or anything. That's actually a lot of health. And we got red hearts back as well. We actually got... We sacrificed red hearts, we got red hearts back. We got plenty of hearts. Plenty. Okay, that's terrible. Okay. Don't die stupidly. That is a lot of damage. Ow. I don't know if it's better to hit the boss or the minions for that, you know? Because obviously gaining further's good and killing the minions so that they don't kill me is great. Okay. But hitting him is better. So that he dies. Damn it. No. Okay. Finished him on half a heart again. I guess we had additional damage at half a heart because he suddenly died in no time. That's good. We weren't worried about anything. It was never even close, right? Right? Never close. Never a doubt. Never doubts the Red Crown. There was never anything to doubt. We were always going to defeat him. Always. There was never any concern about failing. Ah! We've got crystals! We can bring Natalo back from the dead and cure Indelacio and Natalo of existential crisis. Just have to decide our fate. Before that happens, I'm sure that they won't immediately kill Natalo from immediately resurrecting her or anything. Okay. The Cols may not like it, but we need Natalo back because she's in charge when I'm gone. And, you know, we can't have you all dissenting while she's not here. So, we bring Natalo back from the dead. Is she going to have an existential crisis? She didn't! She did not have an existential crisis today. Okay, so we came back with crystals so that we can finally cure Indelacio of his existential crisis. I guess one ratto with an existential crisis is enough, right? We don't need any more. So we will finally cure Indelacio of his existential crisis. And to celebrate, we will also have a lovely feast for everyone because I'm sure you're all getting pretty hungry while I was away as well. So let's all have a lovely and delicious feast together. That pink elephant has humongous eyebrows. Or it was two people in one that made it look like it had giga eyebrows. Okay, no, no, no. Gawain is going to eat someone's face. Why, Gawain? Do you want to eat someone's face? It's a good job we got extra crystals, isn't it? No eating people's faces. Didn't realise that was something Twitch that could make happen. Or did he come from the grave? Did he die? Gain the curse trait. You gave him the curse trait. You made him eat people's faces. I think Indelacio actually died of old age while we were away. So he doesn't get to get resurrected. Hang on. Hang on. Where's Indelacio? I'm not seeing Indelacio to be cured of his existential crisis, and you're all dancing by the sacred healing huts. But where's Indelacio? Yes, hello, let you two have a nice conversation. What happened? He must have run away, or wandered off, or something. I don't know what happened here. Because I did not feed him to the door. I definitely didn't feed him to the door. So I'm confused. I'm 100% confused what happened. Like, he didn't have a chance to run away. Where did he go? Dr. Lanaya, do you know Born Robin? Where did Indelacio go? Where did he go? What happened here? What happened here? We need to know. Wait, everyone hungry again. Right, we need one of these for me. That one's just for me to eat. Crazy laughter. Okay, you're making plenty of foods. 10% chance to increase in full. Can't believe that uses like 422. 422. Like, why would I not make that instead? It's the meat that's the resource that makes a difference there. And we'll have a couple of grass meals. Plenty of foods. I don't know what happened to Indelacio. And I'm confused. I'm 100% confused where he went. It makes no sense. Okay, the day's almost done, so I feel like we should wait until the next day. Then... I don't know. Figure out what happened? Did he get sacrificed? Is he able to be resurrected? He's not dead. Leah's snoring has woken nearby sleepers. You shouldn't have been sleeping near anyone, Curlie, so that don't make sense. Was it because I went to sleep before everyone went anywhere to their bed, so it thought that everyone was in the middle and by Curlie when she's sleeping somewhere separately? I don't know. But I think Gawain might have eaten Indelacio or something. I don't know quite what happened there, but we need to try and figure it out. When we can resurrect, maybe we'll see if we can resurrect Indelacio. Because we didn't feed him to a door. We didn't. And I'm confused now what happened entirely. Okay. Everything clean and tidy. No poop. Everyone dropping the million donations. I appreciate the donations. No one gonna be sick or anything. Right, we haven't consecrated anything, but what do we really even need consecrating? Not a lot. The gold nuggets that we can't do anything else with, probably. Okay, that toilet actually did need emptying. Beat you to it now. Ha ha ha. Everyone eating delicious foods. More donations. Like the cleaning. Planting plenty of seeds. Seeds are all full. Okay, deposit all that we can so that everything's absolutely full. Okay, right. DJ Ninja Wolf getting old. Right, we need to head out and figure out what happened. Figure out what happened.
Tell me, Cutler, do you crave more?
Yes. But also, what happened to Indelacio? Did you steal him?
Of course you do. For what god is satisfied with me, what really is? As you have seen, the bishops, there is a state that exists betwixt the layers of this world.
Purgatory, some may call it. Okay, now we've unlocked Purgatory.
Enter once daily, whilst mortal time stagnates. The blasphemous soul of Purgatory may be expiated for as long as you wish or survive. Time will stand still in this world. Your followers will need nothing of you whilst you venture there. Should more god tiers find their way to you, well, Cthulhu awaits.
Okay, daily challenge unlocked. Time will pause, which is nice. We got 6 god tiers, 6 rolls of the dice. What are you gonna give me? Give me something nice. That's a fancy skull necklace. Give me that. Is that immortality? Okay, we got the decoration. New relic. Spawns black ichor around the place. Okay, it's a relic. Got it. That's probably not terrible.
Will Martin from Scots.
Give me more. I want that immortality necklace now that I saw. Oh, even better looking necklace. Or a bong? Yeah. Fragments for a thing. I'll take it. But I would rather some of the new stuff that looks fancy. Fancy necklace. Tarot cards. Tarot cards. What do you got? Tree. Travel to any chamber in a row of the adventure map. Okay, the reaching tree. I just get to teleport. But if we begin with that, what happens there? What happens when we just start with that tarot cards? Okay, fancy necklace. Fancy necklace. Come on, fancy necklace. I want the fancy necklaces. Still got 2 more tiers. This seems like more than 6. Gold skull necklace. Let's go. Tarot card, I'll take it. I want the immortality necklace. If it's a golden skull, it's got to be immortality forever, right? Recycle any weapon or curse to gain half a blue heart. That sounds terrible. Because what if you end up with no weapon? What if you end up with no weapon? Never sleep permanently? Okay, we got the flask. What is the flask? Unlimited fervor for 5 seconds. You know, 5 seconds doesn't last as long as you think in this game. Okay. DJ Ninja Wolf died of old age. Well, I guess we'll come and bury DJ Ninja Wolf before we go to Purgatory. Oh, and Twitch chats are deciding our fate, so... Chaos. Chaos also exists before we get to do anything. Okay, let's get Ninja Wolf out of there. Let's get you buried. Okay, what is my fate, Twitch chats? What's gonna happen? Okay, good fate, hopefully. Give me all the gold. How far gone? Why can I assign him a bed? But I can't cure him. And I can't also see him anywhere. Right. Indelacio, you can not be selected by this bed. I can't even click you. Because you don't sleep. Right. That probably doesn't help matters. Did he break out of bounds? Did he go for a wander out of bounds? Is that what happened? Does he wandered off out of bounds? Because he's definitely not in bed anywhere. November. The elephants. Curlie. Lily up in this corner. Boo Boo and Alina. Indelacio's nowhere. And yet, he exists? And yet he exists in some form. But I don't know how or in what way. Okay, on cooldown. I wonder if I can make him purged of sin. Okay, so Indelacio is somehow still with us in spirit. Can't assign him a bed and we can't cure him of his existential crisis. But he's at such a state of existential crisis that he doesn't even know if he exists in the game anymore or where the heck he is. You know, that's Indelacio's literal level of existential crisis. But maybe we can purge him of sin? We cannot purge him of sin. We cannot. But if we bring everybody to dance and be purged of sin, then we haven't purged some of the new people, so let's purge Lily of sin. Maybe Indelacio will come along to help with the purging. Someone just ran off and didn't care to be part of the circle. It wasn't Indelacio, but I don't know who that was. But they weren't interested in dancing along and purging of the sin. They've gone to contribute to the totem instead. 2 people on top of each other again. Highly cursed. Okay, let's cleanse you of sin and cleanse them of being one. Be Wonderwild and someone else. Sorry. I'm trying to dance with you all. They got a little upset that I interrupted their conversation. Right, no eating people's faces. Eating foods, but not each other's faces. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Indelacio. He gone. He vanished. Okay. Not means to follow me. %% chance. I mean, give me a couple more of them. Don't want anyone to die instantly. Like, we've got so many of these, right? That should be plenty of food. He says 17. We've got 17 people, that's 17 meals. That's plenty. Definitely no Indelacio here. Like, who's nearly ready to die? Let's hear Bourne Robin's confession. Do you know what happened to Indelacio? Because I can't find him anywhere. Did he run off and hide in the treasure chest? You don't like me. Okay. Well, I can't tell a lot about that. I'm trying my best. Don't know where Indelacio's gone, but I'm trying my best here. I'm trying to look after him. Okay, but day has dawned. Twitch chat to decide my fate. B. I see. So where it didn't actually tell me what Twitch chat decided, it may have bugged. It may be completely and utterly bugged. Twitch chat to decide your fate, you cannot leave, but they'd already decided my fate. They've already decided my fate, and I would like to be able to... Sorry for interrupting your conversation. No longer deciding my fate. Indelacio is back! Crazy. No idea what the heck happened, but be cured of your existential crisis and be merry while I'm away. I don't know what the heck happened. I have no idea what happened. You don't even have a necklace anymore, do you? It's crazy. Let's dance. Or he still has a moon necklace. No, he's still got a moon necklace. Okay, right. We need to go to Purgatory. It's a daily challenge, so we should at least go to Purgatory 1. Literally real life daily challenge, not just in game day. And, you know, before Twitch chat decides to steal my fate and lock me in forever. Again.
Oh, look at Leshy prides yourself. He was the last to bargain with me. Adept as he was, he rose quickly to the challenges of godhood. Aided by his siblings, many were drawn into his chaotic ways.
Breaking the game. Yep. Okay, give me someone nice. Give me the crown necklace. Yes. What is it? What does it do? Follower will never descend. Nice. But the thing is, like all my nice people, I'm giving them extra long life necklaces. Who do I want to have that one? Draw 4 tarot cards at the start of the run, but none can be drawn after. Okay, so, but we can only start with this one. Everything else is locked. So do you have to play it for like so many days to even do Purgatory? You don't even have the things that you already have unlocked. Okay, so spiders, anchor, right, tree, mushroom, anchor deep, spider forest, final boss. Got it. It's just the levels. Just the level. I hate hammer. So you give me another hammer. Perfect. Actually, that may have been more damage. I probably should have taken that one. Do we get to keep the resources from the daily challenge as well? Like, time might not be passing. But is it worth smashing resources? Missed. Perfect. God tier fragments. Okay. Is that all we get, perhaps? God tier fragments. And they might be what we need to unlock the other challenges. It's like... Said 0 to 50, or do you need to get like 50 in each run? Okay, Spirit Heart back is good. Oh, no, is it just one thing from each zone and then a boss? That's nice. So now we're in Frogoland. That might be way better, because then it's not ridiculously long. Perfect. I didn't want to hit the thing anyway. We didn't... Of course we didn't get 4 tarot cards to begin with, because we didn't have that fleece unlocked as an option for the challenges. Okay, we didn't quite have the reach that I wanted on that. Get back here, big frog. Got him. We used a lot more further than we should have there, but fine. Bum, 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 bum. Missed. Embarrassing. Like, get the shooter. Shooter most important to get. Yeah, I prefer a sword to a hammer. And actually, that wasn't a terrible difference. The sword is way better. Okay. There's not going to be anything in that worth it, probably, right? Room clear. Got fragments. 37 of the 50 that it wanted, right? Now, don't needlessly race the thing just to rush it. Not worth it. You probably need the health for the boss. Do 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 do. He was easy. If only I could get resources. I would like them crystals. They would be nice. Just in case Twitch chat randomly makes someone cursed again and eat faces. Just in case. Whatever that does. Sacred projectile that possesses them. Chance of possession when hit. Take this one. I think the chance of possessing with that is better than less damage on our main attack. And then we can use it as an area of effect in the boss as well. Bomb, 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 bomb. We're doing way more damage now. I don't know if there are secret lore rooms in the challenge runs, but relics recharge twice as fast. What relics? We don't have a relic. Maybe it'll give me one. Oh, just straight into the boss room, huh? That's only a witness. It might be an upgraded witness, but it's still only a witness. That would have been nice if that would have hit before he vanished. Just trying to get a friendo. I was just about to laugh at him for missing, but you know what? Damn it, it moved out of the way of my thing. Okay, good series of attacks there. Did some good stuff. Missed. How are you not where your animation seems to be? Yeah, I can do that too. Haha. I can't roll quick enough. Get out of there. Okay. Being big has its downsides. Okay. This guy stands no chance. he says, slowly trying to chase after this one thing. Okay, he stands a slight chance. He stood a slight chance there. God's tear. Many, many extra tears. Sure, that's the end, right? Return to the cults. Okay, so there is no onwards. That's the daily challenge. We got 87 and 1 special tier. And that gave us an extra god tier as well. Whew. Okay, so that's the daily challenge. We won it. We won the daily challenge. Okay, so at least they don't make it last forever with that. Good to know. Prey, 1 of 6. Thin. Interesting. Time didn't pass while we were gone, which was good. Give me that skull. But they were affected by whether or not we were successful in the daily. They were happy at the successful crusades. Which means that they could also start getting mad if we failed the daily challenge as well. That's interesting to know. Give me that special necklace. Or a follow form. Or a stone statue. A decorative statue formed from stone. Oh. DLC. I don't have any DLC, but apparently we can get the DLC stuff from it. Boo Boo has died of old age. I thought time didn't pass whilst we were gone. Is that how little time passed while we were gone? But Boo Boo was on the brink of death before I left, as it was. You stop being a jerk. No name November. Stop being a jerk. Nothing to fear. Hey, let's get Boo Boo buried. Boo Boo? Surely there's room in the crypts. Okay, there's room in the crypt, but there's little extra room. We're running out of room. Okay, everyone's all having a lovely time. And then an extra mode. Right, let's give a boss rush mode. What could go wrong? What could possibly go wrong with probably very few hearts? One after another. At least we start with 4 tarot cards, which will give us some stuff. Maybe we'll get a floor as well. Rolling into enemy will damage them, reveals the map, fire a projectile every 5 seconds. I don't want this trash weapon. I want this good weapon. Yes. Give me that. Okay, we got a gun and a sword. Gun and a sword. Volocor. I mean, it might not even be the main bosses by the looks of it. Which is good. Ow. Okay. Only that guy's got a very, very quick attack in there. Okay, we can't afford to be losing extra hearts. How? Oh my god, that was cringe at the end there. That was cringe extra damage. Decrease in size. Fragile. I mean... Make me tiny. We've never been tiny. Maybe we do less damage and take more damage? I don't know. But what could possibly go wrong, right? Business Astaroth. That still does a fair bit of damage. Okay. Try to get him before he vanishes. Bye. Bum bum. We just own Witness Astaroth with the guns every time. He just gets to see his own demise, and we just shoot him, and he's like, he's dead already. Comes in, he pops down, he vanishes and dies. And I nearly walked straight into that like an idiot. Except when he doesn't let you get an attack in, you know? Freezes for a short duration of time. Vampiric dagger might be good in the end. But... okay, we're getting through these enemies. Velfa. Okay, so, right, these are going to be mini-bosses, and then the final boss is going to be a real boss, isn't it? Be kind of quick with it, huh? Oh, come on, that was cringe. That was actually cringe damage. Unlimited fervor for 5 seconds. Less damage than our gun. Chance to possess enemies. We already have a sword. And the one that can possess enemies just seems better. Spider! No. Yeah, it's not even the final boss thing. Cringe. We're too far away to do proper damage. Yeah, Blunderbuss has always been a little too powerful, if you ask me. If you ask me, Blunderbuss very, very, very strong, especially Godly Blunderbuss. And I think we are tiny, which should make it even stronger, right? Good, I've just done a day's work. Easy. No problem. It's like carried literally by the blunderbuss, but don't worry about it. Okay, 65. Okay, the amount needed for each next tier goes up. Got it. I wonder if you unlock any extra types of challenges after that. Because it seemed like there were more and more extra challenges to do. But it's interesting that you don't have to do it on the daily. As long as you've got... oh, you get one extra one for using a sim. One extra daily. And that's it. Give me something good. Give me something good. The moon necklace isn't as fun as the other ones we're looking. Okay, that's fine. Give me more nice things. Well, that's in front of God. Give me... I want the immortality necklace, or at least what I believe looks like an immortality necklace. That one's a different one. What is that? What is that? Follower has increased demon level. Well, we're not turning anyone into demons, unfortunately. Night time has fallen. We have finally exhausted all the daily challenges and everything, but it is pretty late, so when the morning comes, we will be calling it a day for today. So thank you to Curlie, who was here earlier hanging out, and who subscribed. Very, very, very much appreciated. And Indelacio finally got cured. We brought Natalo back from being killed by Twitch chat again. Gawain got turned into person eater, but we cured him of that. And we've got 10 spare crystals ready for if someone else does eat anyone's face. But, you know, a few people have been sacrificed to the doors that were nameless people. Nameless ones in the name of progressing the community and getting us crystals so we can bring people back. And anyone else that might have been watching the lurk, and Purple Rhino was here hanging out for a bit as well. But we didn't get to bring him back from the dead. And he would have probably eaten everyone alive if we had. Not tired enough to sleep. But once everyone wakes up, and Indelacio sneaking in that final meal before everyone gets that delicious meal, yes. Now that you're finally cured of being existential crisis and vanishing out of nowhere, and who knows what the heck was going on. Who honestly knows what was going on? And as always, thank you to Su Yen, who gave us the game. Very, very, very much appreciated. But that is where we must call it a day for today. But I'll be back on Friday with something else. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week until then. Is there anyone that's worth raiding? It doesn't look like anyone's live at the moment. So, that is where I'm going to call it a day for today. I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.